All right, guys. Super excited to go over Conversations with Sellers Part 7. Conversations with Sellers Part 7. We're starting to wrap up and get through the transaction, and we're almost done. So let's go ahead and get started and get into it. So, as you can see, Seller Conversations with Sellers Part 1. And what we're going to be discussing during this phase is any repair requests, if we're going to negotiate those repair requests, and we've got to be reasonable because as a seller, as an agent speaking to the seller, we're constantly reminding the seller we need the buyer to buy the home. But at the same time, too, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we don't want you to have to give away the bank. Just because they ask for a heat and air conditioning system, that does not mean you have to give them a new one if it's not broke. Now, if it's broke, repair it, but it doesn't mean you have to give them a brand new heat and air system. Okay, if that buyer's being unreasonable, dust our hands off. Let's go get another one. If they're asking for things that are not material defects that do not detract from the value of the property, then it's definitely, do you want to or do you not want to? Like if they are asking for the door latch to adjust to shut a bedroom door all the way, but they're also asking to replace the dishwasher that just went out the night before, and you're like, oh my gosh, it just went out. You got to replace the dishwasher. You got to. Okay. Do you have to fix the latch on the door? Not necessarily. So be realistic. If it has to do anything with the heating, with the electrical, with the plumbing or something like that, then yes, you should probably fix it. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, you should probably fix it. And these are fine conversations that you can have with the seller because you're the professional they hired to help them get through this process. Don't let them get emotional. Just stick to the why they're wanting to sell the home. Okay? Any questions on that? Put them in the comments. Any questions on that? Put them in the comments. And then don't forget to stick around at the end of the video. We'll definitely be going over an EXP Explained video. And then, of course, you'll have all the joining information at the end of that video. Now, appraisal conditions might come up, and they might not. They might, and they might not. But all you got to do is just work through it. Are they saying that the paint is peeling and it needs scraped and repainted? Well, that's pretty obvious. The appraiser's job is not to mess up the transaction so no one gets to buy and sell a house. That's not their job. They're there to make sure that the house fits the appraisal criteria that's predetermined by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Verify that with a lender, of course. I'm not a lender, but that's how they work. The appraiser works for the government. The appraiser doesn't necessarily work for the buyer, for the bank, or for the seller. Definitely doesn't work for the seller at all. They work for the government who buys all the loans on the back market. So if it's an easy appraisal condition, fix it, get it done. If it's something crazy that's ridiculous, you may not want to work with that buyer if they don't want to get a new appraisal. That's just the truth of it, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. It's up to you to make the decision from here, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, on which direction we go. And that's what you tell them as a real estate professional. If the appraiser is saying that it needs a new roof, they're not a roofer. Go get two roofers' opinions and then make that decision. If you get two roofers' opinion that say, no, it doesn't need a roof, turn that into the lender. Maybe the lender wants to buy a new appraisal. Okay? Lots of different options if appraisal conditions come up. 9 times out of 10, they have to be taken care of if you want to work with this lender on that deal. And these are the conversations you're having with the sellers, guys. Thumbs up if this is helpful. Item number 5, clouds on title might appear. Let's say there's a credit card lien from 10 years ago that no one remembered or knew about. There's attorneys that can help you get rid of those credit card liens of record. There absolutely are. If it's a small, like $500 credit card bill, pay it. Just pay it. Sell the house, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. You've got to look at that title report as an agent. You've got to make sure there's nothing weird on the title report that you weren't expecting. And then you've got to talk to the seller about it if there is. And that title report has to be cleared to get marketable title in most situations. Not an attorney. I'm not an attorney, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. consult the title company and consult an attorney on what it's saying. But this is what the title company says needs done. Now, as an agent, sorry. Now, as an agent, everything on that title report is not written in stone. Title companies are people, they make mistakes too. So verify anything that's questionable with the title company. And usually on the first page at the top right, it says which attorney reviewed the title report. Verify your questions with the attorney. You'll get a lot better answers talking to the attorney than you will the closer or the processor. Because the attorney is the one who's saying whether or not the clearing of the condition, what is that called? The curative of the cloud is going to be acceptable. Okay. So talk to the attorney, do a conference call with the seller when you're talking to the attorney to seek clarification. That way the seller gets the information straight from the source. It'll make your job a lot easier as an agent. Thumbs up if that's helpful. And of course, guys, you've got to consult your own brokers on all this too. I'm not your broker. Consult your broker and your state regulating authority. I am neither one of those. And then once you get the repairs done, once you get the appraisal conditions done, if any, repairs, if any, and once you get all the clouds and stuff like that, if any, as soon as repairs are done, go ahead and schedule that repair walkthrough ASAP. You don't want to be waiting around 3 or 4 days before closing to do the repair walkthrough and then find out your idea of something being done is not the same as the buyer's, what is it called? Inspector's idea of something being done is. Verify that with Get the repair walkthrough. I am so sorry. Get the repair walkthrough done as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible, guys. You don't want that lingering out there 3 or 4 days before closing. That's not good business. That's not smart business. Because if something comes up, you want to be able to get that negotiated through and pass that impasse so that everyone can close according to schedule. You don't want everyone being under the gun 3 to 4 days before closing on a repair walkthrough when you could have gotten that taken care of 2 to 3 weeks ago. Does that make sense? Have Mr. and Mrs. Seller get the repairs done ASAP and have the buyer's agent schedule the repair walkthrough ASAP so that that's scheduled and nipped in the bottom. Is that helpful? So TRR, negotiate big items. Usually big items require licensing to get them fixed. Roof, foundation, the mechanical, electrical, and the plumbing. Okay, get those squared away right away. Most sellers, be reasonable with the buyer. Treat the buyer as you would want to be treated as a buyer. Don't be disrespectful on the TR and say, I'm not doing anything, I'm not selling it, unless that's how you marketed it. If you market it as is, I'm not doing anything, this is how I'm selling it, that's different. But if you didn't, negotiate that out, okay? Appraisal conditions. Usually have to fix them. You usually have to fix them if you want to work with that lender and get that money. These are conversations that you're having with the seller. Just be upfront with them. Say, we have to do this to be able to work with this buyer. Now, can the buyer do it? Yeah, the buyer can do it too. It's not just a seller fix. The buyer can fix those items too. And then title clouds, get them cleared. Seek clarification from the attorney that signed off on the title report. If you're having any pushback from the closer or the processor, just call the attorney directly. Speak to them. Their name's usually on the first page of that title report. And then the repair walkthrough, schedule it as soon as possible. That way, all that's taken care of right away. There you go. That's how simple these seller conversations are with the seller. And that's seller conversation number 7 of 8. We're almost to closing, guys. Now, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, and you're part of the 30% of agents who are wondering what might be out there as far as brokerage is concerned, I would love the opportunity to sit through this little short video with you. It just takes 9 minutes on eXp Realty and the eXp Realty brokerage model. And if you find the information valuable, I definitely want you to give me a call or shoot me a text so that we can have a one-on-one about how eXp Realty is obsessed with agent success and how it can help you. Not only when you're working with me at eXp Realty, you're also working with the Honey Badger Nation and the Channel Junkies, guys. I'd love the opportunity to chat with you more about eXp Realty and the eXp Realty brokerage model. Let's go ahead and get into the short 9-minute video.
Welcome to eXp Realty. This is an overview of one of the most innovative real estate brokerage models today. A global community designed, powered, and owned by our agents and partners, transforming the real estate experience. Our family of agents build their own businesses while having equity opportunities in eXp World Holdings. As technology has transformed entertainment, hospitality, transportation, and retail, it's now transforming the real estate industry. There's been little to no innovation with the old-fashioned real estate models. Franchise brokerages all start with the company at the top, which feeds down to regions, followed by offices or market centers, followed by a local manager or team leader. The focus was on the brokerage and their brand, not on the agent and their business. The evolution of real estate brokerages has always been driven by how agents get paid. This can be clearly seen with eXp's growth compared to old-fashioned models. At eXp Realty, we've eliminated old-fashioned bloat by removing franchises, territories, brick and mortar, and redundant layers of management. By doing this, we've created opportunity to give equity back to the agents and have made the agent the focal point of their business. We do this by having multiple income opportunities within our model and leveraging our fully immersive cloud office environment where agents enjoy 24/7 access to state-of-the-art collaborative tools, coaching, support, and socialization. eXp Realty continues to experience consistent record-breaking year-over-year growth with a mission to reach 1 million agents globally. It all began in the United States and Canada, with eXp Realty perfecting the model over the first 10 years, laying the foundation for our global expansion. Our international footprint now expands over 6 of the 7 continents. Our core values define our culture and ensure decisions are always aligned. Like being agile allows us to make adjustments at any time for our agents and their clients. eXp is at the forefront of technology. Every agent gets their own lead generation CRM system called KV Core. For a non-eXp agent, it could cost over $5,000 a year. This industry-leading system provides you with a behavioral-driven, personalized IDX website, CRM, email, and text campaigns. You'll always be notified of your contact's behavior, helping you convert and close more transactions. SkySlope allows agents to manage their business totally paperless. This all-in-one transaction management system helps you effortlessly stay organized with your transactions. All of your important data is contained on one detailed checklist, so you have everything in one place. One of our top priorities is building our own technology. Our back-office business intelligence center gives agents both autonomy and great visibility into their business. Within your dashboard, you'll be able to monitor your performance metrics, commissions, revenue share, equity awards, transactions, and more. Whether you need a quick postcard or a full presentation, the eXp Marketing Center has it all. You can edit marketing collateral within minutes by choosing from over 5,000 marketing pieces. In fact, when a new listing is added to your MLS, you'll get an email with marketing items created automatically for your listing. Welcome to eXp World, our 3-dimensional virtual cloud-based office environment. Meet, learn, and collaborate with agents and staff from anywhere with an internet connection. Join a meeting or training within a community via your phone, tablet, or computer. In eXp World, agents get real-time live support from our over 1,000 full-time staff members. Access over 80 hours of live training weekly in eXp World. Our training focuses on industry best practices, how to grow profitable real estate business, professional development, and much more. These sessions are taught not only by our highly experienced training department professionals, but also by our top producing agents and teams from around the world. eXp Realty agents also have access to Workplace by Facebook, which is a dedicated and secure working space to connect, communicate, and collaborate with other agents and eXp staff. You'll be able to use familiar Facebook features like newsfeed, groups, messages, and events to get things done quickly and efficiently. We understand that some agents enjoy the office setting from time to time, which is why every agent at eXp gets a global membership to Regus shared offices and their new brand spaces. Regus offers 3,000 office locations in over 900 cities in 120 countries. Every agent at eXp has the opportunity to become a shareholder in eXp World Holdings. Earn equity awards for closing your first transaction each year, capping each year, and every time an agent you attracted joins eXp and does their first transaction. Our agent equity program helps agents prepare for retirement. You can elect to take 5% of your gross commission per transaction and buy the company's stock at a 10% discount. Our ticker symbol is EXPI. Note that some stock awards are subject to vesting. eXp's Icon Agent program is unmatched within the industry. Our founder, Glenn Sanford, strongly believes that top producing agents should be rewarded for their contribution. There are 2 ways to qualify for Icon status: $5,000 paid in post-cap transaction fees, or $500,000 annual GCI with a minimum of 10 closed transactions. When you achieve Icon status, you'll receive 100% of your cap that you paid to eXp back in the form of company stock, essentially putting you at a 100% commission split. One of the most exciting aspects of our compensation plan is our revenue sharing model, which allows you to build a monthly leveraged income by attracting productive agents to the company. Here's a breakdown of how the revenue sharing model works. Tier 1 contains the agents that you personally attracted to the brokerage. For each transaction on this tier, you'll get 3.5% of their total commission. This amount is taken out of eXp's 20%, not out of the agent's 80% commission. Once the agent has hit their annual cap, they start receiving 100% of their commissions. You therefore no longer receive income from their deals for the remainder of the year, which is why the max you can earn on this tier per agent is $2,800. You can earn on all 7 tiers, but it's contingent upon how many agents you've personally attracted to the brokerage and their level of production. For example, if you attract 5 producing agents, you earn exponential share in commissions on Tier 1 and Tier 2, which are agents that your Tier 1 agents attracted. If you attracted 10 producing agents, you earn exponential share in commissions on Tier 1, Tier 2, and also on Tier 3, which are agents that your Tier 2 agents attracted. On Tiers 4 through 7, you'll still receive a reduced share in commissions, which is called our expansion sharing. So let's go through a quick example of how you can create a monthly leveraged income through the revenue share program. Here's you. You personally attract 5 capping agents. Then each of those 5 agents attract 5 capping agents of their own, giving you 5 agents of Tier 1 and 25 agents on Tier 2. For the 5 capping agents on Tier 1, you earn up to $2,800 each. And for the 25 capping agents on Tier 2, you earn up to $3,200 each, giving you an annual leveraged income of up to $94,000. But note that these figures are based on each one of these agents capping, which is approximately selling $2.7 million of real estate per year, with an average commission of 3%. You can speak to an eXp agent or staff member for further explanation. Express offers a revolutionary new home selling option for homeowners who want to skip the hassle and uncertainty of a traditional home sale. The platform connects sellers with institutional buyers who can pay cash and close quickly. Unlike other iBuyer platforms, Express Offers allows agents to receive real estate commissions. At eXp, you'll never pay a desk fee, royalty fee, or franchise fee. Every agent is treated equally and is on an 80-20 split, which caps each year at $16,000. You then receive 100% commission for the remainder of your year. Here's the amazing part. It's only $149 to join eXp, and that includes your first month's $85 brokerage fee. On each transaction, there's a $25 broker review fee and a $40 risk management fee. The risk management fee caps at $500 each year. We're also excited to announce that we've added a low-cost healthcare alternative. Our agents get a one-on-one virtual consultation to ensure they've selected the right plan. eXp Realty continues to set industry records, becoming the #1 independent brokerage in the U.S. for closed transactions. For more information, reach out to the agent who shared this video with you.
All right, guys. Pretty crazy stuff, right? The KV Core technology, the ability to earn income off revenue share, and then the stock equity purchases. Pretty crazy stuff, right? What did you like most about the video? Give me a call. Let's chat with what you liked most about the video. and I'll be able to answer any additional questions. We could do a Zoom and I could screenshot everything and show it all to you. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great night.